here at Green Mountain, we're always trying to find ways to better service our customers. I think when we look at ways to do that, we always have to look through the vision of how we can make our customer base better, how we can make them more relevant, and how we can make them more successful in the market. We can't be selfish in the equation. Part of this outlook and onset that we've put for our own initiatives here at Green Mountain, we've looked at financing to be an avenue that we can help our customers. I think financing can help them in many ways. We look at it as a value add, as a tentacle to their business to then extend and add value to their business, to their customer base. Being this is a highly competitive industry, and people want more and more for less, I think value gets hidden, and value is key, is in the niche stuff that not everybody does. Ultimately, that's the nucleus at Green Mountain, and our vision is what can we do that not everybody else is doing. Financing is not traditional through distributors. There's certain parts of our business where financing is offered all the time, from larger solar integrators to residential solar integrators to ESCOs, which are turnkey lighting retrofit install groups and building management groups. But from a traditional distributor, financing wasn't available through distributors to offer to the average contractor coming through the door. The average contractor is our customer, and for us to look through the lens of how to make their business more valuable, I honestly think this could be a successful piece for them and Green Mountain to really create and culminate our business partnerships. Why is financing important for our contractors? I think financing is important from an aspect of keeping us busy, keeping work at the forefront, offering turnkey solutions for their own business to smaller businesses who might not have the cash flow to finance product or equipment upgrades. Startup companies, we've seen a huge uptick in startup companies, and through that, those organizations don't have the funds to lay out. Furthermore, those organizations might not have the investment or the financial history that traditional banks are going to want to see. We're able to step back and look through the lens of the equipment itself by offering equipment financing programs. Essentially, I guess the short answer is these loans essentially use the product that we'll be providing as a distributor on the job as collateral. What makes these financing programs also appealing to our contractors is from the cash flow side, from those businesses that are starting up, the contractor doesn't necessarily know when they're getting paid. The great part is we're able to schedule out payment schedules on the project. We're able to offer up to 50% deposits before the contractor even sets up on site. The material is already paid for. And the cool part is that we can actually cover larger portions of the project as well. If there's plumbing to mechanical to HVAC, we can let our electrical contract kind of guide the ship, and we can even add that into the total financing package. Not to mention the end of the project, some guys are worried about when they're going to get retainage or the rest of their payments after the waiver is signed by the end user on the completion of the project. Payments paid out within 48 hours. This helps support our contractors, and it gives them the confidence on moving forward on projects that they might not necessarily have been a part of. So from a holistic standpoint, this potentially could help grow their business from a great standpoint. Last things I want to touch on is kind of the screening process. Some of the questions that are going to come up from our contractors is, what is a candidate for financing, and where do I find more information on utilizing financing? So I think starting with the screening process is there's a couple of requirements. This is a commercial industrial financing program only. If you have a residential project, we have another alternative, but it would not be a capital lease program. The next step is monetarily, the project has to be more than $10,000 in scope to upwards of $200,000 in scope. And this includes 100% labor and 100% material and any other costs associated with the project. How do you find more information? Certainly on our website. You're going to see some links below this video that's going to give you some fill-in documents that you can fill out and send to us, and we'll be in contact with you shortly. Certainly review. As I mentioned before, every project has a different personality, and we'll have to kind of work through some of the more details at a granular level. Lastly, I just want to say, if you're remotely curious, even if it's just the information gather or you have a project, whatever it may be, I'm more than excited to talk to you about it, and would love to hear from you. I love talking with contractors, so that makes the day go by nice. So please reach out to me. My name is Jeremy Henderson. My contact information will be below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Good luck.